What's up, sheep tits? My name is TheGamingBaconator. Welcome to the stream. I'm gonna actually make sure real quick. Well, ooh, okay, that ain't right. Actually, wrong thing. I'm used to legitimate PC controls. You know what? I'm gonna restart the game actually, because I want to get that Timesplitters Future Perfect music going. So, anyway, I'll go ahead and say, basically, how's it going, sheep tits? My name's TheGamingBaconator. Welcome to the stream. First of all, I'm gonna address something before I actually get into the meat and potatoes. You're probably wondering, where the face cam is, where that webcam is. Well, I've basically decided that, okay, yeah, that's not, ooh. Okay, there we go. Okay, so that's, okay, so I've got the mouse injector on, but basically, with the webcam, I don't really like how it looks, so I decided to just kind of not use it, because what I'm going to do is, I'm gonna, like, on Cyber Monday, check and see if there's any, like, really good webcams that, like, are on sale, and then I'm gonna probably buy one and upgrade, because I think this webcam probably does need to be upgraded. But also, I'm gonna go ahead and get into this, explain what I'm doing in the stream. As you can tell from the title, this is Timesplitters Future Perfect, but I'm using a mouse and keyboard injector. Now, I've actually kind of played the game a little bit in my free time, so I've gotten all the way to What Lies Below, but I'm going to go all the way back to the very beginning and play it, and I'm gonna say, I really don't think that Free Radical intended on this game being played with mouse and keyboard, because it is extremely easy.
Humankind finds itself locked in a mortal struggle with the Timesplitters, an evil race of creatures bent on the destruction of the entire human race.
Yes.
Using the power of the time crystals, they travel through our history, pushing humanity to the very brink of extinction. With resistance weakening, our last hope lies with a small ship speeding towards Earth. On board are 9 stolen time crystals, intended to power the time machine constructed by Earth's finest scientists. The plan? To travel back in time, find the source of the time crystals, and destroy them all.
That's the wrong damn button. I'm hitting the microphone mute button instead. Luckily, I'm not using the headset mic, so I don't have to worry about that. Got my good old-fashioned Blue Yeti here. I will say, some of you, anybody watching, like, if you've been on my channel for a while, you may remember that a year or two ago, I did start, like, a Timesplitters playthrough. Like a Timesplitters Future Perfect playthrough. However, that was actually, like, just normal on, like, PlayStation. This is actually being emulated with a mouse injector, and like I said, mouse injector makes the game laughably easy, because I really don't think that Free Radical intended for anybody to actually play the game with mouse and keyboard. I mean, playing the game with, like, modern FPS controls with mouse and keyboard and everything, it makes you realize that a good fair bit of the difficulty of the game actually just comes from fighting with the controls, because aiming with the analog stick is not the most graceful thing in the world. So, and honestly, I really don't like first-person shooters on consoles, but then again, I'm more of a PC gamer when it comes to FPS games. So that could be why. But I mean, even as a kid, before I started playing like FPS games on PC, I still wasn't really a huge fan of like the analog movement. But look at this. See? Aha! You can never move this quickly. You could never move that quickly on console. You can't do it. No, I'm playing around with my mouse injector. I believe it does have fairly like modern, like the modern PC FPS. Oh, mothership! It's Independence Day, but I believe this does actually have like modern FPS controls with stuff like hitting R to reload and stuff like that. So obviously I can't jump because, well, Timesplitters has never really had the ability to jump. Cortez has always been firmly planted on the ground, even in low orbit. Yep. R to reload. These are... Oh, no, that's a health kit. I haven't even gotten hit yet. I have not... Oh, okay, alright. I'm putting my fucking money where my mouth is. Okay, yeah, and you can crouch by doing control. Oh, yeah, and you can also... There's legit friendly fire. This is pretty interesting. And this is actually just like an explosive barrel. So, not really... Aha! I got some grenades and an auto rifle. Ow! Uchi owie! What's the grenade? What is the... I have no idea what the grenade... Ooh, that ain't right. Oh, wait. Yeah, I have gotten myself into an accident because I cannot get the mouse off of the emulator because I cannot turn the mouse injector off. I cannot turn it off. I have to restart that. Yeah, I cannot. That's one downside of that, is that I can't actually do anything like... It doesn't seem like that I can actually turn the mouse injector off while in game. Like, I mean, I can, but I have to somehow find a way to get out of the game and get to where I can then use the mouse injector. So, actually, what I should do... Okay, I've got it on the other monitor and it still doesn't work because I guess Windows doesn't consider it to actually be an active program, so it is literally just in the way. Yeah, it is literally just in the way right now. Well, I will try and take this opportunity to figure out what the controls are for some of the stuff like grenade. I don't know. To be honest, I don't remember what the grenade button was on. I mean, what it was on PlayStation. So I'm just gonna look up. Wait. Oh. Try and figure this out real quick. Throw grenade is L1. there's not really like... There's not like an L1 in this because I'm using a profile that is like a keyboard and mouse. So... Oh, wait. I need to be looking up the GameCube version. It just clicked because I'm actually playing this on the Dolphin emulator. So, I'm actually playing the GameCube version. Come on. How is it so hard? How is it so hard to actually find this? Like, I mean, it's almost like the Timesplitters doesn't truly exist. Oh, wait. I can just look at the controls in-game. My bad. My mistake, your fault. Go ahead, get that mouse injector on there and fix that up. Because apparently, the unfortunate thing is that once I've got the game opened up and the mouse injector turned on, the only way to actually turn the mouse injector off is to close the emulation. That way I can actually get control of the mouse back to then go and select the mouse injector to turn it off. You understand. Yeah, just hop in and yeah, just do that. Now, settings, controls, control layout. Throw grenade is Q. Okay, alright. All that just to figure out how to throw a fucking grenade. Well, I mean, not just that, but also, and I'm gonna have to actually play through again, because there's not exactly like traditional save points in the game. So if you happen to like close the game in the middle of a mission, then it doesn't matter that it saved the checkpoints. You still have to basically jump back in and play from the very beginning of that mission. So it's not the best, but given the fact that I've got mouse and keyboard, it's really trivial that I have to, I don't really have to worry about a lot of difficulty. Plus, I mean, this opening mission is not actually that difficult anyway. Obviously, if I feel like that'd be really weird if a game like the opening level was like, you know, extremely difficult, because like that would kind of just put me off from playing the game if it was like the very first level was like you jump in and there's like fucking, I mean, imagine, I don't know, like going into like Doom and during E1M1 you fight a cyber demon with a fucking pistol. I'm sure that there is like a kind of like speedrun challenge that does that. There's probably a shit ton of type of speedrun challenges and stuff for Doom. I mean, Doom's been around for a little over 20 years, so people have had plenty of time to come up with different little challenges and stuff. But then again, you know, and that's before the internet was a big thing and people were making challenges out of every little thing. No, Jameson! He was 2 weeks from retirement. Yeah, it's almost like that. Oh, I'm gonna actually use this plasma exploder. Yeah. You know, I feel like I'm gonna point out something. It's kind of Yeah, she never existed. I feel like it's kind of interesting that Future Perfect is like fairly gory. I guess, because there is, like, you know, decent blood and stuff from firing at the enemy. I mean, like, they actually, like, spray blood and stuff like that. You know, you'd think at some point you'd just cut your losses. Just cut your losses and, like, build a bridge somewhere else. Oh, yeah, see, it's Will Smith. Cool. That is amazing. I just watched a man die. I want to see if he's gonna, like, do like in Half-Life, where you, like, deal a fatal amount of damage to them and they continue their scripted event and then they just drop dead. No. No, he's not. He's not. He's not a Half-Life NPC. Oh, wait. Yeah. There's that right up there. Alright. Go back to the auto rifle. Here's the Timesplitters. Which is strange. The Timesplitters are depicted as being really, like, they're depicted as being really, I mean, they're kind of implied to be very smart and very heavily planning, but yet these splitters are not, they are very feral. Which, I mean, I guess the case could be kind of argued that, like, there are different species of splitters, because there was a different species in Timesplitters 2 that's actually smarter and can use guns. But, so I guess maybe these are just, like, more animalistic. I don't really know. I don't really know, but here comes some Aliens references. Yep. Gotta love that Alien Colonial Marines reference. You guys aren't Colonial Marines. Shut the fuck up. You can't be as cool as Aliens Colonial Marines. Shut up. I don't think anything can be as cool as Aliens, like the movie. The movie. I'm gonna clarify. I realized. I'm gonna clarify. Not the game. The game is utter fucking garbage. But the movie, Aliens, like the sequel to Alien, is amazing because they took a claustrophobic horror game, I mean a claustrophobic horror movie, and turned that into a horror action movie that is fairly badass. And it's like, it's interesting that they managed to actually pull that off. Like, is that, I guess it's just that 80s charm, the 80s action movie charm that lent itself to Aliens being pretty cool. Honestly, I actually kind of prefer Aliens over Alien. I should probably, I feel like that I should be using my grenades more, but at the same time, these Timesplitters just, like, they are invisible, so there's really not much of a point to actually trying. Like, I'm just gonna end up wasting the grenades because I can't see them. Alright. Yeah, I'm getting in there. This is a very well put together base. It reminds me of XCOM 2. Now we're gonna be we're gonna. Okay, yeah, there's subtitles.
You made it. Have you got them?
Right here.
Good. Let's get them to the lab. Our team has found that when the crystals are used for time travel, they leave an energy residue. We've recalibrated our scanners, and we can now trace specific locations where they've been used.
And what are you hoping to find there?
Anything
I
that
mean,
will lead us to the source.
anything.
I know it's not much to go on, but it's all we've got. Ah, we're here.
General,
Cortez, meet Anya, our chief science officer.
is that them?
The general pronounces her name as Anya, but
Bring them over to the
then
machine.
Cortez pronounces her name as Anya multiple times, so
Now I've located
I guess it could be either way. Or Cortez is just an idiot. I mean,
That's in the
honestly, I'd be willing to bet either,
During a battle in 1910.
because Cortez thinks he's way cooler than he is, and that really lends to his character of like he's not cool at all, or I mean he's barely basically his coolest moments are the moments where he's not even trying to be cool.
Put out your arm.
You know, the stuff like time to split and everything is like he's trying and failing.
Sorry, Cortez, but I need
But
to send
then
the best man.
the damn it hurt across space-time.
should have guessed. All right.
That I think could be, well, okay, no, that's not really a badass moment particularly.
Good luck, Cortez.
But I mean, like, it's still interesting that he managed to be in that moment so angry that he yelled so loud that it echoed across space-time. Like Harry Tipper and Kitten Celeste could hear him yelling that all the way back in 1969. And he's in like 2045 when he does that, so this is my favorite cutscene. I know this shit by heart. I honestly, I know this cutscene by heart, like dialogue and all that, everything that happens. Any chance of a hand?
I
say, what are you doing way out here, old chap? I'm supposed to be on that island.
Are
You sure, old bean? This whole area is about to be bombed to Kingdom Come. By who? Well, by the Navy, of course. See? I'm not even looking at I'm like, you may think that I'm just like reading the subtitles, but I'm not. I'm literally looking away from the screen when saying that. It's just, I've watched this cutscene so many times. I fucking love this cutscene. I can't express how much I love this cutscene, especially the very end.
Get down.
You'll see. That man's dead.
I don't think much of this weapon.
I mean, it's not really a weapon, but
Why?
there we go. That's why, you bald-headed fuck.
What's going on?
That flare was the signal. It's going to get a bit hairy from here on.
Good job, Walmart brand Vin Diesel.
Damn. All right, look. If you can get us to shore without getting us killed, I'll help you find your friends. Okay?
Good show, sir. Consider it done.
And I also love this level and the music for this level, because the music is great and the level's atmosphere is great while you're going around on this island while it's being fucking bombarded by the British Navy. It's great.
Well, we better make the best of things, Bean. Take this gun and let's see if we can reach the castle in one piece.
All right.
What alive's a big girl's blouse.
I've got a generic Luger. Wait. Okay, how do I...
Couple of shady-looking fellows over there.
Okay, there we go. Alright, I figured it out. I know I could have just, like, done, you know, this and done controls, but it works out. It all works out. This man is dead. I'm gonna actually do a solid Snake impression. War has changed. Insert Jacksepticeye joke here. Oh.
Behind you all the way.
I'm going to point out something with this rifle. I don't remember if I pointed it out in the playthrough, but I'm going to point it out here. Watch the bolt when I fire it. Like, watch the bolt when I fire it. See? This is bolt action. Like, this is a bolt action rifle, but yet it is, despite being a bolt action rifle, it is completely semi-automatic. And you just wait for this guy to get bombed. Yeah, and there's that. But a lot of the weapons in Future Perfect, when you kind of inspect them a lot closer, are kind of poorly cobbled together with some of the animations. I mean, like with this, you know, like with this rifle, it's bolt action, but the only time Cortez actually operates the bolt is when he's reloading. Otherwise, it just automatically cycles around. It doesn't really make sense. And then, the MP5K, the HK slap that Cortez does, it's barely an HK slap. It's an HK love tap, basically. I could use the sniper, but where are these guys? Oh, okay. Alright, never mind. They hadn't spawned in yet. Also, look at those very low poly pistols. Those very low poly weapon models. I mean, world models. Well, weapon model is also accurate, but I'm using the term world model because Half-Life. Because I'm a big, like, Half-Life modding. Like, you know, I'm like... I wouldn't exactly say I'm, like, big into the Half-Life modding scene. I mean, I am getting into, like, making maps in Hammer and stuff, which I actually use Jack for a lot of my map making, because Hammer is absolute garbage. But I'm still getting into that, and also doing a little bit of, like, Gold Source model editing, and fuck you! Ow! Taste my generic off-brand MP40. Alright. Now we're gonna have to take out this turret here. Yeah, Captain Ash, you could have... No, listen, my man. You could have gone through the portcullis, but whatever, I guess. Captain Ash is not exactly the most sanest person. He's not the smartest. Yay! It just pop. Pop go the Vin Diesel. Pretty sure it's... Well, okay, that's not even much of a fall. I was about to say, I'm pretty sure it's fall damage, which, I mean, I would assume there probably is, because there's not really much of a reason for there not to be fall damage. So, yeah. Right. Huh. I'm wondering if that... I'm hesitant to ask if that's a real place, because I don't want to seem like a, you know, ignorant American or anything that doesn't know anything about world geography. But to be honest, I really don't know anything about world geography. I mean, like, honestly, I mean, I know more about, you know, American geography, obviously, because, well, I live in the U.S., but even with that, outside of my immediate area, I mean, I don't know a major amount. I like, that's a, I believe that is a Maxim gun. I believe that is an 1883 Maxim gun. Alright. Then my uplink. Ow! Fucker! Okay, listen. Huh? Okay, that doesn't work. Okay, I'm just gonna kill you before you end up killing Captain Ash.
Your uplink can move objects at a distance.
Cool.
Aiming it at that
I tried to... I don't know if that's actually...
Over there. Over this drawbridge, or I'm going to give you a right cut.
Yeah, that is... Those are actually explosive.
You can thank me later.
Alright then.
Say, how did you do that?
Yep. I'm from the future. I'm from the far-off future of 2020. The world is fucked up. You think everything's weird now. Just wait until 2020. You're gonna be like, oh boy. Ooh, this some weird shit. Fucker! Don't shoot me!
It's time this door wasn't here.
Yep.
Something tells me the captain has done this before.
I get the feeling probably. He might have actually... I've not actually played his sections in Timesplitters 2, but he might have done that in Timesplitters 2. So, who knows? Let's examine. Could you mind? I'm examining models. I'm examining in-game weapon models. All right. Now let's just check out this weapon model. Well, fuck. Let's check out this pistol model. I mean, it's not extremely low poly, but I would say it's maybe just a little bit, maybe higher poly. I'd probably say that's kind of like in between the low definition world models for Gold Source and the regular Source stuff. I mean, you know, they're fairly decent world models, especially for like PlayStation 2 and GameCube. You know, I mean, you're not really going to expect extreme high definition models and stuff. Like now, I mean, the world models are going to look almost identical to the view models, but back in this time, yeah, not really.
Oh, very nice.
Cool. Captain Ash, you're going bald.
Should be worth a bit.
Yes.
Aha!
Ah. Now what you gonna do?
Supplies. I have to signal the Navy. You go ahead.
Alright. I'm not sure exactly how you're gonna do that, but then again, I don't really know much about using like signal flares. So, you know, because I'm a dumbass 21st century boy that lives in a first world country that I don't have to, like, I don't know if that really has to do with that. But, I mean, just regardless of that, I you know, okay, ignore the first world country thing, but, like, my day-to-day life doesn't exactly include using signal flares, so, yeah, I don't fucking know how they work.
A key. But what does it? You'll figure it out. Just make sure to pass it on when you're done.
Gotta love those fucking oven mitts of hands.
What the hell just happened?
I'm not sure, but I think we'll find out soon enough.
Like, Cortez has only 2 modeled fingers. His thumb, which is not actually really a finger, and then his index finger, but then the rest of it, it's just a mitt, an oven mitt.
It's me. It's all me. I am best. Bestest guard.
Yes.
Without me, no.
Ah, I forgot that there is actually ricocheting. There is actually a little bit of ricocheting if you hit it just right. Alright.
I heard gunfire and I thought it happened. You know what? This place really needs passengers. Terribly exciting.
Damn it.
Anyway, let's get to it.
Alright. Hopefully that will...
There's someone I need to rescue.
Okay, that I don't think that actually set that on fire. Because what you can do, I thought anyway, was that you could set that alcohol on fire and... Oh. I have never seen that. But then again, I have never seen this lever and I've never tried to use it, so that could explain it. He sneeze. Yeah, that's the last view you're ever gonna get. Pretty sure there's another guy in here, right? Huh. Fat lot of good that helmet did you. I mean, you'd think that these helmets would be designed to protect against bullets and try and prevent instant death, but then again, it's 1924, so, I mean, to be fair. Wow, everything just got very quiet. And here comes the music again.
What are they talking about in there? Shh. Why don't they give order? We got almost all stuff
I'm gonna
down
listen to
already.
this.
We should be heading for safety, not stuck up here waiting for these soldiers to arrive. You know what'll happen if you leave your post? Remember what they did to that kid from Minsk? Just wait for orders.
Hey! Get down!
Ah! I still love that. The fact that the guy throws his buddy into the line of fire so that he can escape. That's some nice little, I mean, it's probably not really exactly AI because that happens every time, so that's more so scripted to happen. But still, the fact that Free Radical put that in, of having the guy throw his friend at Cortez in an effort to be able to escape, is pretty great. I need to actually go and use these periscopes over here. Okay, yeah, there is Crow. That is the man's name. And they're having a good time. They're having a ball, even. That doesn't work because I actually need to go through here. And this leads to where Crow is. Through here.
Looks like we've outstayed our welcome, sir. We've lost contact with the defenders down by the beach. They must have been eliminated. It's a safe bet the troops are on their way.
Notice that the voice actor's voice kind of cracked a little bit when he said beach.
Whoever they are, I want them found and killed. How soon before we can evacuate? The last of the supplies are being loaded now, sir. As soon as they're ready, we can get below. You listen to me, Reinhardt. I want every last crate. I need these supplies much more than I need you. Understand? Yes, sir.
Alright, and this automatically triggers them, so there's no stealthing through this. Also, I just noticed something.
Get everyone below.
I'm pretty sure... I don't know for sure, but it looked like Crow had a deagle. Which, if he had a deagle, that would be very interesting. For this being 1924, and I mean, obviously he is not from this time, because, like, if you know anything about the game, you know that Crow is actually a time traveler just like Cortez. And he's basically also kind of involved with the Timesplitters stuff. But if he has a deagle, then that's really interesting. Because he would have, basically he would have decided to bring a modern weapon like a Desert Eagle into 1924. Because I am fairly certain that the Desert Eagle didn't exist in 1924. I don't even need to fact check that because it's fucking 1924.
What are you talking about?
Cortez, anytime you interact with yourself in a time loop, you run the risk of creating a time paradox.
Yeah, grandfather paradox, bootstrap, gin particle, you know, all that stuff. I don't really care. I'm just gonna do cool shit.
Know what the best way to keep warm is? No, and I don't want you to show me. But Arctic explorers do it all time.
All the time.
I don't care.
This guy... gonna be a roughin'. Okay. Okay. Alright. Took them out. See, that's much easier to do with the mouse and, like, the mouse and keyboard injector, because I can just be like, okay, pop. You know, instead of like, ah, fuck. I mean, imagine if I was, like, playing this with the mouse and keyboard injector, but I was still using the mouse, like just... Yeah, that would be... It's very hard to kind of imitate analog aiming while I'm using a mouse and I can, you know, do like this. But I'm trying. Oh no. Wait. Dual pistols are extremely fucking impractical. I should have switched to the KSMG to begin with. Well, I didn't lose a lot of health, so it doesn't really matter. Is there anything in here? I mean, this is not really a game where you should really be searching for supplies, because there's really nothing to look for. I mean, a couple grenades, stuff like that. But other than that, yeah, not a whole lot of... Not a whole lot of supplies to look for, so there's not really a whole lot of a reason to explore the place. Oh, this man is dead. I didn't set fire, he just died from alcohol poisoning. I like that guy's got, he's got some beer behind his back, or wine, or whatever that is. No, I don't like that. Fuck you. Pretty sure you can actually also destroy those little cameras. So, yeah, grab that. And... Yep. That man just got Thanos snapped.
Don't you go anywhere, my sweet. I'll go and get help.
Hello.
Oh, it's you again. Splendid.
I'm pretty sure.
Assistant, but she's locked up in here, and I can't find the damn key. Can you help me get her out?
Okay, I can't do that, but I can do that. Ow!
Besides, she doesn't like big bags. There must be another way.
Yeah, don't worry, I got it. Wait, grenade!
Leave him alone, Cortez.
Hey, it works! If it works, it works. Listen. Well, I could have knocked that down, actually. Now I think about it, I could have knocked that down. Okay, yeah, Captain Ash, get your ass in here. She's got the, like, the shrunken heads all over. That's actually kind of fucked up.
Did it. Good show. Jolly good show. Are you okay?
She's also extremely sexualized.
They made you do what? Like a monkey? World's bounders! Right, well, I think we'd better be going, old boy. Thanks again for your help. Good luck with, whatever it is you're doing here. Cheerio!
Yes. And this is where we
Let's get
part
on with
ways.
this, Cortez. We have to find a way down beneath the castle. That's where everyone seems to be heading.
Armor and... I want to play around with this a little bit. I don't know how many, I don't know how many organ ones, organ songs are on here that are like very pop culture, very like kind of public domain type of stuff. I have no idea what that is. Okay. Yeah, no. I was hoping... let me see if I can... Let me do it like one more time and see if I can get the baseball one. Because I'm pretty sure there's actually like a... like the baseball organ on here. And I want to... Nope. No, I'm not going to be able to get it. Alright. Get ready for this tank fight. Alright. Grab... Where... Okay. Dynamite. Yeah, no, don't worry, Anya. I know exactly how to do this. Yep. More dynamite. Need more dynamite. Fuck you. Fuck you, first of all. Dynamite. Explosive. Okay, I mean, it works. Yeah, I didn't even, I mean, normally you get like a shit ton of world destruction, like environmental destruction stuff, like this stuff, but since I know how to do that very well and pretty quickly, because I mean, I know how to take out that tank, I didn't really get any of that, except for the columns getting destroyed.
This elevator must go right down into the island. They must be hiding something down there.
I can't imagine what. Can I see anything down here? Huh. I see the door. There's also some sand down here.
Right. Now we should find out what's going on here.
Yep. Hopefully. I get the feeling we're not going to learn jack shit, though. Believe... No, that's one of those dumb waiters. That's actually over here. Okay. I'm sorry, what the fuck just happened? Alright, so the monitor just flickered off for a second and gave me a fucking heart attack because I thought for a second maybe the computer crashed, but then I looked over and saw that the other monitor was still going, so that's good, but like... see ya.
Did you see that?
Yes, but what's a human doing with a time device?
I don't know, but if we find him, we find the crystals.
But we have no way of knowing where he jumped to.
Would this help?
Well, if I took a scan of the photo, I could identify the surrounding landscape with our topographical database. Then, if I triangulated the distances and heights of the buildings, then cross-reference that data with the architectural styles, I might be able to deduce some probable locations.
How about Stanislav Train Depot, September 4th, 1969?
What?
It's on the back of the photo.
Yeah, cool.
Well, that's good enough for me. I'll set the time machine to those coordinates. Cortez, you ready?
It is interesting that they kind of just assume that he went to 1969 based on a picture dated to 1969. I mean, it is, to be fair, the only lead they have, but still.
Whoa! Whoa! Damn it! Wow, man. Are you for real?
Stop that.
Hey, don't hush out, dude. Who are you? The name's Tipper, man. Harry Tipper. Don't blow our cover, man. Who is that? That fat cat there is Kalos. The cat in the guy in the green suit? What? No, man. The dude in the white suit is Kalos. He kidnapped my girl because I foiled his plans for world domination. Right.
Yeah.
How about the other guy? Him? Gee, I don't know, man. He just appeared a few months back, like out of nowhere. Some cult leader. Brotherhood of Ultra Science or something freaky like that. So what's he doing here? Word is, Cal's giving him a small army in exchange for, get this, Eternal life. Eternal life? Yeah, far out, eh? Hey, where you going, man? Time to split.
I mean, I guess technically,
Ouch, that's not cool, man.
when you have the ability to time travel to any location in the past, present, or future, well, I mean, okay, past or future, because present is just like getting in a car and driving somewhere. But like, when you have the ability to go anywhere in the past or anywhere in the future, you technically can live forever, but that's a strong technicality. Also, I get my favorite handgun based on the appearance, like a Beretta M9. I got it. I got you, Harry.
Remember, your primary mission is to apprehend the time traveler and find out what he knows about the crystals and the Timesplitters.
Yep, I understand. I mean, I don't particularly care, but I'm gonna show you what a Beretta M9 does. And this is specifically a Beretta M9. I mean, it's only referred to. It is specifically. I mean, it's just referred to as a 9mm handgun, but yeah, this is an M9. This is a Beretta, and very nice looking gun.
Get much nicer uniforms than we do.
You want to wear the girls' uniforms?
Yes, I think they give good freedom of movement, and they must be nice and cool in summer.
Oh man, you're weird. Why are you telling me this?
I think you will understand. I have watched you a lot. I think you are not like the others. I think we could become special friends. But now we are alone. Now it's time
Don't use the word special friends.
Mommy.
Okay, don't worry, I'll save you. I don't know who is who. I don't know who wants to be a special friend and who is a fucking sex offender, but I mean, they were good, and now they're dead. This is a sex offender shuffle. Oh. Harry, I was about to pop a cap in your ass. Yes. We're in Russia. Cortez kind of just... I just now noticed, like, Cortez kind of jumps on his own. Oh.
Check this out. I got it from the gadget department at HQ. Laser glasses. Not as good as X-ray glasses, but still pretty cool.
I mean, to be honest, X-ray glasses would be pretty fucking useless.
We'll have more chance if we split up.
Because there's not a whole lot of natural producers of X-ray radiation on Earth. So basically, if you used X-ray glasses, most of what you'd be able to see would be maybe a bit of faint glow from bananas. But other than that, nothing. And if it was like, worked like an X-ray machine, I think there's like, I think it's Beyond Science with Kyle Hill. He went over why X-ray vision and X-ray glasses and stuff is not good, because if it worked like an X-ray machine, then that would mean that your eyes or your glasses are emitting X-ray radiation, which is not entirely healthy. I'm pretty sure like X-ray radiation is extremely close to being ionizing. Like it's just a few steps away from, like, say, gamma radiation or, you know, stuff like that. And so if you yourself were emitting the X-rays from either your eyes or your glasses, you'd give everybody cancer. And that would not be a very cool superhero story. And then it's also, I think he came to the conclusion that if you wanted something like X-ray vision, but you wanted it to actually be useful and be able to actually see through things, you would probably actually want to get you would probably actually want to have Wi-Fi vision, because there is so much Wi-Fi and other, you know, like different like Wi-Fi and radio signals and stuff like that. There's so much of it around now that if you had Wi-Fi vision, you would theoretically be able to fairly reliably see through like walls and stuff, because Wi-Fi can pass through walls. So, you know, I'm pretty sure that's what conclusion he came to, is that you would actually probably want like Wi-Fi vision instead of X-ray vision, because X-ray vision is, you know, potentially cancer-inducing, and that's just not good. I mean, any time that you can actually try and avoid or lessen your chances of getting cancer, yeah, you might want to take that opportunity, because, you know, cancer's not exactly a good thing. Like, they call it a war for a reason, because cancer is not exactly good. It's very deadly. And unfortunately, cancer can't be properly cured like a lot of other diseases, because cancer exists in so many forms that it's kind of improbable that it would all get cured. Oh, you just blended in, because like I said, there's so much of it, but there is like that major, the major ones that could be cured, but you'd still have to, again, it's like, pretty much, I feel like, I don't want this to sound wrong, I don't know, but basically, I feel like even if cancer was miraculously cured or something like that, like if it was actually cured, there would still be cancer, because there's just so many different forms of it that there would still be at least one form of cancer that is unaffected. Because, well, that's how it works. Unfortunately. And Harry Tipper got me talking about cancer. Fucking Austin Powers wannabe. I'm the Walmart brand Vin Diesel, and you're the Family Dollar Austin Powers.
But I'll need your help, spaceman. That looks like a barracks. I'll use
Cool.
these tunnels to get past the gate.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna have to protect him with a sniper rifle.
I'm just gonna keep moving. It's up to you to plug
Now,
before they put holes in old Tipper's hide.
it, like, on console, this is kind of difficult, because with the aiming and everything, you know, because you're like, fuck no, you know, but with the really good, like the mouse aiming, it's no longer a problem. Oh. Damn it. I can't really pop headshots. I'm still, even with a mouse and keyboard, like, even with, like, mouse aiming, I'm not the best at sniper rifles. Also, what the fuck is this? Is this like an intervention, actually? I was about to ask, like, what the fuck is this rifle? Because of, like, the muzzle on the end. Like, what the fuck is that muzzle? But, like, looking at it, I think this might actually be an intervention. Which, I don't know. I would have to look up and see if an intervention existed. Well, I don't know, because that kind of brings up the question of see, and just like that, it's all finished. So it would take a little bit longer if I was playing with analog. Okay, Cortez. Hop down. Oh. Oh, wait, no, okay. I can't do that. I gotta go around here, I remember. Hop down. Ah! Take my MP5. And also, I'm gonna point out when I reload this, the reload animation. Watch this. Yeah. That's why, like I said earlier, remember when I said that his HK slap on this MP5K is more of a HK love tap? Well, that's why, because let me take out, I don't want to just like waste ammo to get a better look at that reload animation, but it's basically, yeah, it's not, I don't really like the animation, because, and I'm going to actually look up, unfortunately I probably won't be able to put this on stream, because the nature of basically having to leave Timesplitters to be able to get into OBS and add an image on the screen, because I can't turn the mouse injector off while I'm in game. So I'm just gonna look this up just to see. Cause I mean, cause it's like, it could be an intervention, maybe. Let me see. See if I can find, like, yeah, let me see if I can find this real quick. Yeah, I apologize for basically not progressing in the game for a while and just kind of doing this. But I'm actually kind of curious about this. Okay, so it's not an intervention, because the intervention was released in 2001, and that actually makes me, I'm gonna look this up. I think it should be like, okay, so I guess I was actually either, so for one, this rifle is not exactly an intervention, because the intervention should not exist during this time period in 1969. Plus, I'll go ahead and say that, like, muzzle on the end, muzzle brake, or whatever you want to call it, I don't know the correct terminology exactly. It's very strange. It's kind of like a gas type of thing, like you would see on, like, an anti-material rifle. That's kind of weird. I think this is probably actually where I need to go. Yeah. Okay. But apparently also, I thought the Beretta was a little older, but no, actually, apparently not, because mid-70s is when the Beretta was like introduced. Unless that one that I just read was like not the first one, I don't really know. I'll have to probably hop on. I'd have to like watch Ahoy's like iconic arms for the M9. But basically, this is not an M9. But to complete what I'm looking at, because I know this is an MP5K, I recognize it as an MP5K. So, well then, it's actually, so, the game is completely historically inaccurate by, oh, oops, my apologies. I did not mean to do that. I forgot that I was in disguise because I was too caught up looking at weapon stuff and figuring out if the weapons are right. I mean, cause okay, no. I don't know about the sniper rifle. I don't know a major amount about some rifles and stuff. I mean, I know a little bit about guns from watching Ahoy's iconic arms. I'm watching a little bit of Brandon Herrera and stuff like that. But, you know, and also a little bit of, like, I can't think of the channel, but it's like Zach and Mike, like Fallout New Vegas. That video, I'm sure a lot of people have probably seen of, like, Mike complains about guns, and it's just like a big video of this guy playing Fallout New Vegas with a friend, and they've got modern weapons installed as a mod, and every time that he finds a new modern weapon, he grabs it and says something about it, either saying how good it is or how bad it is. Also, this Soviet rifle, I'm gonna go on a guess and say, I'm gonna look this up, but just like with the MP5K, you know, like with this, it's referred to as a 9mm submachine gun, but it's an MP5K. Like if you like open up, go to Google and look up MP5K Google images, it's gonna look exactly like this right here on the screen. So this is an MP5K, and this is an FAL. Like, this is most assuredly an FAL, an FN FAL. Okay. So that one makes sense. That one actually makes sense. It makes sense that an FAL would be found here because 1946. So, you know, alright then. But the rest of these, Beretta M9, 1975. This is 1969. Shouldn't exist. Like, this gun shouldn't exist. MP5K, mid-70s. This gun shouldn't exist. Possible intervention, 2001. If this is an intervention, this gun shouldn't exist. It's small little nitpicks that don't necessarily... that I mean, I'm sure, you know, nobody really gives a shit about this stuff. Like, you know, you guys are probably like, just shut up and play the fucking game. Just stop. Don't quit complaining about the lack of historical inaccuracy, like the lack of historical accuracy. It's a fucking video game. Who gives a shit? But I mean, this game is centered around time travel, going to actual points in human history. Like, 1969 is an actual year that existed. Things have changed since 1969. Guns have been invented. Guns didn't exist. Like, certain guns didn't exist in 1969. You know, that type of thing. And plus, I'm just kind of interested in guns and gun history and stuff. So, fuck you. All right, it's my stream. I'll talk about this shit anyway. I don't know. I don't want to be like, I don't want to sound really like aggressive and like, well, all right, if you don't like me talking about guns and like, you know, talking about these guns shouldn't exist in this time period except for this one right here, that, you know, I don't want to sound really like kind of like, oh, well, fuck you. But I mean, it is a small little thing. Like I said, it doesn't matter whether or not that they actually got the guns historically accurate, because it's close enough. Except for this, like aside from this, because I'm almost certain that this is some sort of intervention. So that's completely off, extremely. But the rest of these, I mean, like this is an FAL, so it is actually historically accurate that it should exist in this time period, because 1946. And then these two, while they didn't necessarily exist in this time period, it's close, like just like a decade away. And plus 1969, so just give it like 4 or 5 years. And don't these guys start shooting?
Water pressure restored in Sector 1. Sector 1 foreman, report immediately.
Yeah. Yeah. Russian engineers have guns, apparently. Is that why Chernobyl fell apart? That's a bad joke. A lot of people died. Oh, hey. You got some of that. I've never actually noticed that. I've never actually noticed. Like, I've never actually really seen, or at least noticed, the enemies in the game experiencing what I'm going to refer to as GoldenEye suffering, which is basically where you shoot the enemy, but you don't shoot them enough to where they instantly drop dead. You just shoot them enough that it is fatal, but then they just suffer and slowly bleed out, like that guy where he just like had time to actually look at his wounds before dropping dead. That's the kind of GoldenEye, because stuff like that happens in GoldenEye, where you'll like shoot somebody a little bit and then they drop to their knees and like grab their throat, and or you know they're like in complete like suffering and stuff like that. It's weird. It's interesting, but also kind of weird. No, I gotta go down here and do this lever down here. Yep. And that opens that up. Is there gonna be anybody out here? No. Yeah, because we already cleared everybody out, so... Alright, Tipper. Guess what? We...
I'm taking the stairs. The girls like a man
Oh.
who stays in shape.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna take the car. Just like when me and my friend used to play on the Siberian map back in the day, I'm gonna hop in the Jeep and run everybody over. Treat all females with suspicion. They have no idea who Harry Tipper could be, other than they just know that he is disguised as a female henchman. I love that. That's a nice little comedy right there. It's like, yes, this man looks very feminine. Very feminine. He's a very effeminate man. Complete with the mustache. There's a monkey in here.
No. Hostages. I hate hostages, man. Whining on about needing rescue. It takes all the fun out of the job. Sometimes I hate being the good guy. Okay, listen, spaceman. You go on and try to stop the train. I'll save the hostages and then catch up with you.
Alright. There's the monkey right here.
You, the ugly one with a mustache. You better let me go right now. My daddy is a billionaire, and he does anything I tell him. Let me out at once, or I'll tell him to have you killed. Move, you heifer. I need a bath, and a facial, and a manicure, and I want to go shopping.
Man, I can think of something else you need.
Leave the hostage to Tipper. You have to find the time traveler.
Harry Tipper is a woman beater confirmed.
You have to find the time traveler.
He just straight up, man, like just legitimately draws his hand back like, yeah, the other something else you need. Fucking hand is, I mean, it is 1969, so I guess it's not extremely out of the ordinary, but still, like, Jesus, Harry Tipper. I mean, it may be 1969 here, but it's 2020 in real life. So could you not? Oh, great. I'm in an Austin Powers situation. How appropriate for this being an Austin Powers style, like, section.
Well, we don't have time to mess around. Better just find some explosives fast.
Reporting station. Prepare for departure.
It's interesting that Cortez can just open the stuff like that. Maybe he can
Well, that's
hack.
certainly a big explosive.
Yeah, that's a bombshell. Normally seeing something like a gun range would make me very excited in a game because that means, ooh, a lot of different guns. Maybe that's actually just because of hot dogs, horseshoes, and hand grenades and Pavlov VR. Maybe that's the only reason that, oh, I look at that like that. Give me another one. I need another explosive. Well, that doesn't work. I would have had the explosive if it didn't just explode.
Last run. Load up the cash and then everyone get to the train. And I know exactly how much there should be in case anyone is planning on getting a head start on their riches.
Cool. I'm a man with a plan and several grenades. Oh, hey. This is legitimately. This is like.
This must be the new currency for when he rules the world. What a maniac. These diagrams show that
Interesting.
Carlos has managed to get a nuclear missile onto a train. If he launches and the Americans and Russians retaliate against each other, then good night, Vienna.
Yeah, but. Okay. I'm gonna point this out. I'm gonna say this. I know it could be explained away. I know how this can be explained very easily within time travel bullshit. But I'm still going to point it out anyway. Anya is all on Cortez about like, oh, you're the last hope for humanity. You need to stop World War III from happening. Because if World War III happens, then, well, we're fucked. But like, bruh. I'm from the fucking future. I know that World War III doesn't happen. So, what? I mean, why do I need to stop World War III? Why do I need to stop an event that I know isn't going to happen? Is it, like, and with that, I will address the very easy explanation, which is that, it's this kind of bootstrap particle. I mean, it's this bootstrap paradox, where basically Harry Tipper never truly, Harry Tipper never truly prevented World War III. He actually only ever did it with Cortez's help, even before Cortez even started his journey at the beginning of this game, because, you know, time travel is very confusing. Talk about an Austin Powers situation. Okay, let's get these out of the way. And I cannot actually go around, so I'm gonna have to actually... Okay, I should be able to... Yeah, I can get through here. Okay. Yeah, so... I'd say could be that Cortez was always intended to stop World War III. Maybe. Yeah, see that? That's an MP5 right there. That is an MP5. Although it's strange. I don't know. It might be. It might be like a prototype of an MP5 actually, because it doesn't have the banana magazine, and it has a different charging handle, so it could be actually a little bit different. Wait. Oh, okay. Alright. Oh, there's another rift.
Go! And go! Oh, for goodness sake! Whoa! Over there! Get him!
Oh, okay. They got left out of the time travel plot. Well, we just gotta get Kalos, and this is a secret agent thing now. I believe this is actually gonna move on to the next chapter, which is Kalos Express. Oh well, what can you do?
Thanks. No problem, man. Let's go.
Harry, could you talk any louder? Okay, alright. I was about to ask, like, the sound's not there. I lost all my weapons, except for the pistol. Alright. Oh, well, so much for the stealth. Oh, I just noticed, kinda, that he clung to the train for a little bit. Yeah, it's a good thing they got these rails up here, or we'd be fucked. No, I want the gun. I'm tempted to walk off. Silent approach. Do this as silently as possible, because I mean, as a kid, I actually didn't really like stealth a whole lot because I wasn't very good at it, but I've actually started getting a lot better at stealth, especially because I've been playing like a lot of like Far Cry and stuff, and in Far Cry it really pays to be stealthy. Oh. Well, that didn't work out. That didn't work out for you, man. Yeah, Far Cry, it really pays to be stealthy. And that's why one of my favorite weapons, if I'm going for a stealthy approach in Far Cry, is the bow. Because, I mean, because you don't have to worry about having a silencer or anything on it. Bows are already in-game, like they're already like suppressed. with no, like, need for an integrated suppressor or anything like that.
I'm monitoring all military traffic, and there's no sign that they suspect anything. Looks like we caught them with their pants down this time.
At last, over 20 years, and I've never once got successful scheme bonus. Foiled every time, right at last minute, and always by damn Harry Tipper. But not this time. Ha!
Cool.
Look out!
Okay, cool. That's a nice bit of shooting you did there, Tex. I mean, realistically, I probably could have just shot through this table.
I can use this radio to warn my people. You go try to
Oh,
reach the
okay. Alright. People, you're from your planet, because you're definitely not from fucking Earth. Yes. Definitely. Oh. Ah! GoldenEye train. Yeah, it never is. Whenever there's a helicopter in a game and it's not on your side, it's never good. Hey. You should have just saved that for later. It was going to come out eventually anyway.
Cortez, this is hardly the time.
Ah, you have a bidet. Also, it's interesting. Anya can actually see everything that Cortez is seeing because his eyes are cybernetic. And so she can, like, see through his eyes since they're cybernetic. It's kind of interesting that, you know, it's kind of like Half-Life Alyx with, like, Alyx has that headset with the camera on it. And so Russell can see everything that she does, like, everything that she's looking at. Ow!
Find the control panel.
I gotta get these SAMs. Aha. Ow.
There we go. You can thank me later.
Yeah, goodbye. Say hello to my buddy Sam. I don't know if that's the emulator or if that's Timesplitters, but something melted. Oh, what's that smell? Oh, I think that's the smell of my fucking processor on fire. My fucking sound card is melting. Oh, I can't actually do that. I can't actually do the Gordon Freeman approach and just crouch down like that. How unfortunate.
Chopper 2, we have visual on target. He's all yours.
Ugh. That's just very crispy. That is extremely crispy and I don't like it. It's too crispy for this being like a 2006 game, you know, a 2006 PS. Ow! Oh! Cortuz! Which I'm probably about to die. And I just heard a Half-Life. Ow! Uchi owie! What Gordis? It's good to see that you guys only have pistols. You brought pistols to a submachine gun and heat-seeking RPG fight. Yeah, die. Oh! I got Owaimamud. That is not how you say that. But I'm trying to make the joke. And I can't pronounce it properly when I'm making the joke. Gotcha.
There we go. You can thank me later.
Yeah, get out of here. Get out of here. Okay.
Good work, Cortez.
Thank you. I think that's the emulator. I think that's the emulator melting. Ow. Fucker. Guess what? I have the power of gold source sound effects and a silenced scoped pistol. How is you not dead? Oh. I want to explode. I wish I could get in there and get any. There's nothing in there. That's a liminal space right in there. Ugh. Yeah, this is crispy. Very crispy. Huh? Oh. Oh, I think that the I think that oil was on fire. Get out of here. Reload. Alright. Ah! Oh, okay. Thanks. Goodbye, train. Goodbye. I got an FAL now, so nothing else matters. I need some health, though. That would be very much appreciated. Bruh. Reload. Oh, hey. I'll take this. I have no idea. I think that this is a Mossberg. Maybe. It kind of looks like maybe a Mossberg. Though I'm not too sure. I'm not that great at identifying weapons when they don't have, like, when they're very generically named. Like, this is just combat shotgun. Oh, there's the rift.
Hey, look! Another wormhole. Yeah, this must be where I jump back.
Cortez!
I know, time paradox. I'll be careful.
Wait!
What?
There's no train!
Oh.
Fair enough.
We'll just have to wait until we see the train through the wormhole. Cortez, you've got to hurry.
Whoa! I'm hurrying.
Yeah, there's only... I can only move so fast when I've got two jackasses on me.
Cortez, the train.
Oh yeah.
Oh, hey.
I know what I'm doing.
Just be careful.
Do I still have... Yes, I do. I've got a shotgun now, bitch. I think this might be a Mossberg. Or a Remington, actually. Now I'm kind of getting a good look at it when he reloads. Aha.
That rocket launcher should be effective against the chopper.
Hey, nice to see a friendly face. You take down the chopper. I'll keep the guards off your back.
Ow! Fucker! Fucker! Oh, that man phased out of reality. That's one of the context. I mean, that's one of the downsides of, you know, time travel. See ya, Cortez. See ya, my man. Yeah, I gotta go back this way. Because I actually did just like what Cortez did, and now I gotta get back on to Kalos's train. Now what, Mr. Guy? Oh.
Can we try to stick to one train from now on?
That sounded close.
Oh. Hey. Hey, how did this man drop 2 MP5s? Oh. I'm gonna be honest, when it comes to MP5s, I actually don't really like the MP5K a whole lot. I prefer just a normal MP5. Like the MP5K is just kind of weird. I need some health. I mean, the health would be very much appreciated. Okay, you fucking action hero. No action. That's not health. Thought it was. How do you miss with a shotgun? I thought that it was, you know, designed to be very hard to miss, given the fact that shotguns have spread. Okay, I can't do that. I can switch to the FAL. What are you doing, my man? Huh? Okay. This man's just vibing. Okay, let me get this. Wait. I can just do this, actually. This is the closest that I can actually do this joke because, again, OBS, and I can't really get out of Dolphin because of the mouse injector locking the mouse to that, and I can't turn it off. So oh. Ow! Fucker! Okay, I understand. You probably don't appreciate being compared to Tom Nook, but that's no reason to shoot at me.
Hey man, I'm back.
Oh, hey.
The missile must be just up ahead. Let's boogie.
Excuse me, what? What the fuck did you just do, my man? What the fuck are you doing now?
Headspace, man. I'll be right behind you.
Okay, no, FAL time. Let me actually make sure everything's reloaded. Oh, wait, no, okay, no, go back. Okay. This is one round, but still every round.
I know he's our sworn enemy, but he's so gorgeous.
I know. Let's capture him and then he'll be at our mercy.
What a lovely thought.
You hear that? You hear that, mustache boy?
Hey, you!
Listen, I would very much appreciate health because I don't like bleeding out of every orifice. It's not a very fun Sunday for me.
Did I miss the party?
Hold up! Where the fuck did they get these screenshots?
Pretty nice. Callus's personal.
These are straight up just screenshots from the game. Like, these are actually levels. Like, this is What Lies Below. That's also What Lies Below, but it's upside down. Or no, that's actually Mansion of Madness, I believe. That is Eugenics, I think. That is Machine Wars. And that is one of the, like, very last missions, actually. That, like, kind of reveals the origins of the Timesplitters. A switch has locked this door. Pretty sure I gotta use my uplink for this part right up here.
Damn it.
He's just completely sealing off all the ventilation holes. Oh well. Oh.
Tell us.
Well, if it isn't Harry Tipper, and you brought a big, muscular friend.
They put Happy Tipper.
It ain't cool taking another guy's girl, man.
But he says Harry.
I assume you refer to your darling kitten Celeste. I'm afraid she's a little tied up at the moment. But don't fret. I have a feeling we'll be running into her shortly. First,
I love how Cortez is like, oh, this fucking guy. Oh no, World War III.
unfortunately, I won't be around to watch it blast off. And neither will you.
Okay.
Green gas. That's the worst kind. Hey, yeah.
Yeah.
You saved us. Totally cool.
That's a lot of interesting little, like, decoration.
I'll have this baby open in no time.
Looks like a very old school bank. The Bank of America.
We gotta get to the missile fast.
Nah, I would rather just drive the cat cam, complete with asshole. Oh no! Cat cam!
Hello, ladies. Let's go, man. We got
It's gone, but his spirit's still here.
a French missile.
Ooh la la. I gotta be extra careful.
Okay, how do we stop this thing?
Okay. E. Wait. This is not, it's not letting me turn, okay, alright, I got it. Okay. Alright. That was easy. It's weird it says E to rotate the pieces, but it's actually Q. Oh, yeah. I'm still fucking dead. That's wonderful. At least I got body armor, though. And this train is on fire. Why it on fire, though?
Heads up, Callus is back.
Your gadgets won't save you this time, Callus.
Ah. I'm gonna just let Harry Tipper fight him because honestly I'm just a little spooked over this bald man. We're bald brothers. Why do you have Yet Paco? Okay. Let me reload. I get the feeling I'm probably gonna die here. Yeah, yeah. Because he's literally, he's not attacking Harry at all. He's only attacking me. So I think, actually...
Heads up, Callus is back.
Your gadgets won't save you this time, Callus.
No. The thing that I hate about this is that the shotgun, the collision is not amazing. We can get back down here. However, he is going to pop me as soon as I get up here. Because he likes to do that. Okay, FAL time. There we go. Yes, you will, because in Timesplitters 2, you actually end up killing Harry Tipper. Because Harry Tipper's sequence, his section in Timesplitters 2 actually takes place after this. And it actually ends with him dying. So, yeah. Yeah, he does actually get his revenge. Wrong way.
Come on, spaceman.
Not sure exactly if that's how momentum works. There's a lot to that train. Bruh.
Not even close. Anya, any luck?
Yeah, listen to this. In 1994, a mansion in Connecticut burned to the ground.
Yeah?
Well, it turns out it was the headquarters of the Brotherhood of Ultra Science.
Any energy residue?
Lots.
Perfect. Hey, spaceman, wanna go to a party?
Can't. It's time to...
Just do the thing.
Yep. And then it leads right into the next cutscene.
Hey, you're no zombie.
Oh, yeah. I'm aware of that.
Did Donnie send you? Boy, it isn't enough for me to go, and the stupid ass is to send someone to try and scare me too. Who does he think I am? I'm good enough for his gang. Why should I go and take pictures of zombies and some...
Hold it. What do you mean, zombies?
Zombies. You know, undead flesh-eating creatures of the night.
Yes.
From the graveyard the house is built on. That's why it's haunted. Come on, everyone knows the stories.
No.
You're not from around here, are you?
No. And it's dangerous here. You should go home.
What? Are you kidding? There's no way I'm backing out now, so you can either help me or stay out of my way.
Fine. But I'm using the front door.
Fair enough.
Hey, wait up!
I'm gonna get my photos and get out of here.
Yes.
If the concept
However,
of ultrascience is based here, then the time traveler should.
I am going to actually go ahead and end the stream. Going not too long, but I didn't really intend on this being a really long stream anyway. So, yeah. If you like the stream, maybe click that like button down there, maybe favorite, subscribe, you know, all that stuff. I mean, it'd be pretty cool. You could even check out my Discord server. And kind of like it shows on the like standby thing, like the, you know, like that down there, in the corner. And yeah, I guess until next time, until next stream, I guess that I'll see you later.